This is from William Blake's great prophetic book, Jerusalem. The hymn we all sing is from his other book, Milton. But this is plate 98 and 99 of his illustrated manuscript, Jerusalem. In great eternity, every particular form gives forth or emanates its own peculiar light, and the form is the divine vision, and the light is his garment. This is Jerusalem in every man, a tent and a tabernacle of mutual forgiveness, male and female clothings. And Jerusalem is called liberty among the children of Albion. And every man stood fourfold, each four faces had, one in the west, one towards the east, one to the south, one to the north. The horses fourfold, and the dim chaos brightened beneath, above, around, eyed as the peacock. South stood the nerves of the eye. East, in rivers of bliss, the nerves of the expansive nostrils. West flowed the parent sense, the tongue. North stood the labyrinthine ear, circumscribing and circumcising the excrementitious, husk and covering into vacuum evaporating, revealing the lineaments of man, driving outward the body of death in an eternal death and resurrection, awaking it to life among the flowers of Beulah, rejoicing in unity, in the four senses, in the outline, the circumference and form, forever, in forgiveness of sins, which is self-annihilation. It is the covenant of Jehovah. The four living creatures, chariots of humanity, divine, incomprehensible, in beautiful paradises expand. These are the four rivers of paradise, and the four faces of humanity, fronting the four cardinal points of heaven, going forward, forward, irresistible, from eternity to eternity. And they converse together in visionary forms, dramatic, which bright redounded from their tongues in thunderous majesty, in visions, in new expanses, creating exemplars of memory and of intellect, creating space, creating time, according to the wonders divine of human imagination, throughout all the three regions immense of childhood, manhood, and old age. And I heard Jehovah speak, terrific from his holy place, and saw the words of the mutual covenant divine on chariots of gold and jewels with living creatures starry and flaming with every color, lion, tiger, horse, elephant, eagle dove, fly, worm, and the all-wondrous serpent clothed in gems and rich array humanize in the forgiveness of sins. According to the covenant of Jehovah, they cry, where is the covenant of Priam, the moral virtues of the heathen? Where is the tree of good and evil that rooted beneath the cruel heel of Albion's spectre, the patriarch druid? Where are all his human sacrifices for sin in war and in the druid temples of the accuser of sin, beneath the oak groves of Albion that covered the whole earth? Beneath his spectre, where are the kingdoms of the world and all their glory that grew on desolation? The fruit of Albion's poverty tree, when the triple-headed Gog, Magog, giant of Albion, taxed the neighbors into desolation and then gave the spectrous oath. Such is the great cry from all the earth, from the living creatures of the earth, and the great city of Golgonooza in the shadowy generation, and from the 32 nations of the earth among the living creatures, all human forms identified, even tree, metal, earth, and stone, all human forms identified, living, going forth, and returning wearied into the planetary years, months, days, and hours reposing, and then awaking into his bosom in the life of humanity. And I heard the name of their emanations. They are named Jerusalem. Thank you.
John Crow. Please welcome Grail Bard Zenon.